Hello.
Welcome back here.
Yes, we are back. I made some coffee for myself. So,
Good. Did you enjoy the axe?
uh, I was doing my German stuff for my German classes. So, no breaks, really.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, I have a
Did
lot
you?
of notes to take.
Oh, how was how was it? German language?
It's good. It's good.
It's good.
I'm doing well so far, I think. Just I have a lot of I like to rewrite my notes, so
Oh,
I take
oh.
it from my class notes to my make it more organized. So
your your spell is very correct. Wow,
thank
cute. Yeah,
you.
yeah. It's a.
Yeah.
Uh, I can read these words. Oh, good.
Yeah, I have very good
Yeah.
handwriting. I spent
Uh,
years perfecting it. I'm very particular when it comes to how I like to have my notes and studying. I'm very
mm,
organized.
mm,
Like since I was a
nice.
kid, forever and ever.
Uh, so, oh, by the way, so you uh, now you are studying in Japan.
Hmm?
Oh, so what uh, if you have you will live in Spanish Spain because you can speak Spanish. Is
Mm.
this option? Did you have an option? This option?
Yeah, I could have taught English in Spain if I wanted to. But I think Germany's more for me than Spain is.
Mm. Oh, wow, you mm, nice. So, more detail. Please tell me about more detail.
I mean, Spain isn't too different from South American culture, and I love South
Uh,
American culture. But there are certain things that I don't like
uh,
too much, and I don't know. I just feel like I belong more in Berlin than I
mm,
have ever felt to Spain. But maybe one day I'll move
mm,
to Spain. I don't know. I'm never decided in one place. I could see myself moving to another country after this potentially, but for now, I think it really feels like Germany is the place where I'll settle
mm.
down.
You are a new challenge. You will so exciting. Ah,
I
good.
also I like that I'm learning another language, so it's gonna
Uh,
be very cool to be able to speak three different languages at some point.
uh, oh, nice. Thank you.
Hmm?
Thank you, Sherry. Please continue.
Yes.
Uh,
So let me share.
yes.
Okay, so we're down here.
And my okay. The these are researchers ask people in Miami and other parts of the U.S. how they build more than 50 sentences using local Miami expression, and while people uh, outside of Miami were more likely to say the expressions sounded strange, choose those in Miami often said they sounded perfect or okay. One of the study authors, Philip Sarter, has been studying Southern Florida English since 2013, building events of Miami English direction dialects in 2020. For example, uh, he found that the way Miami English speakers pronounce vowels,
Vowel.
wow, speakers pronounce vowel. has been influenced by Spanish well
Mm,
pronunciation.
mm,
Miami and other uh, areas of southern Florida have many people who speak Spanish as their first or second language. When Spanish speaking, people started moving to Florida from Cuba in the late 19th century, and
mhm,
many more arrived from their Spanish speaking countries in South America and Central America in the 1980s. And Miami isn't the only place where this is happening. Different English dialects have uh, developed in other US cities, and even the UK has multicultural London English or MLE, which
mm.
has been influenced by people who arrived in London from Jamaica and many other parts of the world. Thank you.
Perfect. Okay, so let's go to exercise 3. So first question, what do people in Miami often say instead of to take a photo?
Uh, wait. Uh,
Oh, no worries.
it's uh, I prepared uh, answer. So wait.
Mhm. No worries.
Uh, so,これか。OK。あ people in Miami often say throw a photo instead of took a photo.
Perfect. Okay, number 2. When did Philip Carter start looking into Miami English?
He started studying Southern Florida English in 2013. 2013.
Mhm. Perfect. And then the last one, what has multicultural London English been influenced by?
Multicultural London English has been influenced by people who arrived in London from Jamaica and many other parts of the world.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay, so let's go down to discussion questions. So the first one, what are your thoughts on Miami English?
Miami English. Miami English is fantastic example
Mm,
of how language can evolve and adapt in multicultural environments. Uh, it shows the influence of Spanish on English and
mhm,
how linguistic communities shape their own unique dialects.
mhm,
So I have a question, Sibel.
mhm.
So uh,
Yeah.
you you move you you moved to Pennsylvania for
Mhm.
studying for
Yeah.
university for for entering university.
Mhm.
It's uh, what's different? So accents from New York and Miami.
I mean, yeah, they're different for sure. I mean, people, in my school, it just depended where people were from. So, like, there was a lot of people from New Jersey, so a lot of people had a Jersey
New
accent, and
Jersey.
And
Uh,
there's a North Jersey accent, and there's a South Jersey accent, and a Jersey Shore accent. So even in one state, there's multiple accents. New York, there's New York City, and then there's like Long Island. So it really there's a lot of different
no.
accents depending on where they were from.
Uh,
Um, I mean, the Miami one is just heavily, like this article said, it's just really heavily influenced by the Spanish speaking community. Like, I mean, me and my, like, I think everyone I knew spoke English and Spanish, like where I grew up.
mm,
And even with my friends, we would go between English and Spanish in conversation. Like, we would start speaking in Spanish and then switch to English and then go back to Spanish. So it would like,
mm.
a lot of that has definitely influenced like the Miami
Uh,
slang, even and stuff like that.
you had a art of work. Uh, Great. Wow.
I mean, for us, I feel like because, like, for example, when I speak Spanish, I think in
Uh,
Spanish. I don't think in
uh,
English. I don't translate. I just automatically speak like as if I were speaking in English. The
uh,
only times that when I stop to think for a sec in English when I speak Spanish is if I forget how to say a word or I'm not sure how to say a word. Then I'm like, wait, how do I say that in Spanish? But usually I speak or I think in Spanish when I speak in Spanish. I don't translate.
oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a important things for learning new language.
Yeah, that's like I mean, that's like one of the last steps that happens when you learn a new language, is thinking in the language that you're speaking. Once you can do that, you're pretty fluent, and I would say you have a high level of that language.
Oh, so this essence, you you tune up. You will tune up for learning German.
Yeah, I mean, that's not going to happen for a long time. I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm still translating, so or just memorizing for now. But at some point, once I keep practicing, I'll get there.
mm,
Takes a long
nice.
time.
Wow. So great. You are new. It's a very curiosity. Wow.
Hmm?
Nice. Thank you. Please next
Okay,
question.
2. What U.S. accents do you think sound the best?
Oh, preference for accents are subjective, but some people might find the southern uh, drawl charming.
Hmm?
It's uh,
Drawl, charming, yeah, Southern
drawl charming.
drawl. Yeah, they
So draw
elongate their words. They say
look,
y'all.
your
Hmm.
uh,
Y'all better
your
work with
your
us. They elongate their words. Hmm.
sports. Mm, Sibel elongates their words. Okay.
Hmm.
The New York accent so vibrant more fastly. Da, 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 da,
Yeah,
da, da.
their O's and
uh,
their A's sound very different.
mm, uh, O and A.
Yeah,
Uh,
they say it a little bit differently.
for example, for example,
Like coffee. They say coffee.
coffee,
I say
uh,
coffee, like coffee. That's
coffee,
it. They say coffee.
coffee, coffee,
Coffee.
coffee.
With a
Japanese
ka,
English, car, uh,
ka.
Japan car,
Or I guess it's more
J-
Boston, I would say. That's more Boston. The ka.
uh,
Yeah, Boston is
car,
A, New York is
uh,
O. Mhm.
oh, oh, mm, it's very curious. Wow, thank you. Uh,
Mhm.
or California accents or relax and laid back.
Well, it depends because we call it the Valley Girl accent, and that's how
Very
like
well.
Kim Kardashian talks. Like, oh
Oh,
my God,
oh my
today.
god.
Yeah, that's the Valley Girl
Lit-
accent.
literally. Arsa,
literally, yeah.
Arsa.
Like,
I watched the YouTube channel. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
So like,
It's
like
uh,
I would say the word literally, but I say it like that. They're like, literally, Kim, you're being
literally.
so rude. Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, yeah.
Wow. Uh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, but then
Thanks
there's
so
like the
much.
surfer bros that are like,
So,
bro, you just
oh,
gotta like
oh,
relax, you
ah,
know?
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's so many different little accents. So yeah,
Wow. Thank you.
no problem. That was my
Oh,
acting for today.
uh, yeah. It's
Okay, number
面白い。
three. Are there any English dialects or accents you find hard to understand?
Some English dialects like Scottish or
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
certain uh, regional British accents can be challenging to understanding due to their unique unique vocabulary and pronunciation.
Yeah, even Scottish, even for native English
Scott.
speakers, we sometimes
Uh,
don't understand what they're saying.
mm, wow.
Yeah.
You, mm. So I went to London
Mm,
last year. I watched football game in Brighton. Brighton is
mhm.
not a big city. It's
Yeah.
uh, it's a no south south. Uh,
Yeah, it's by the
it's a
beach, right?
resort beach. Yeah, yeah, beach. Yeah, it's uh, so other seats. So older ladies. It's very British accents.
Hmm.
Wow, it's very native. Uh, it's I don't understand. It's very difficult. It's but new inspiration for me. Uh, this is this is a real accents. Yeah. Mm,
Yeah,
okay. Nice.
perfect.
Thank you.
Okay. Next one. Are there many different dialects of your language spoken in your country?
Yes, there are many dialects on my country, reflecting its regional diversity and culture richness. Cultural
Mhm.
richness. Mm, yeah, so same so Japanese style. So more city, big city is so very quickly. Blah, 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 blah.
Hmm.
It's the same
Yeah.
pattern. Yeah. uh,
Yeah, I feel like most countries have different slight dialect
uh,
changes, not too
uh,
much, but.
uh,
Mm. Next one. Are
thank you.
there any words or phrases that are unique to your region?
Yes, each region is own unique expression and slang that reflect the local culture and history. Mm, yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
Okay, so let's go down to the last five. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. First one. Is Spanish a commonly learned foreign language in your country?
Oh, yes, Spanish is popular foreign language to learn in many countries, often due to its wide use globally and cultural influence.
Mhm. Perfect. All right. Two, what languages would you most like to be able to speak?
Personally, I would like to speak my English and Spanish uh, to better understand their rich cultures and literature. literature.
Yeah, I
Uh,
feel that.
wow.
Yeah, I would love to. Well, I would love to know German, and I would also love to know French. But I don't think I'll ever learn
Ah,
French.
wow.
Mhm.
Nice. Great.
Okay, number three. What foreign languages have had the biggest impact on your native tongue over the past 50 years?
English has had a significant impact on many languages around the world due to globalization
Mm,
and the influence of American and British media. Mm.
100%. I was talking about this with someone today.
Mm, mm,
How even in the German language now, there's a lot of English words that
mm.
people in Germany use today. Like computer is computer in German. They don't have their
Oh,
own word for it. And even like slang terms, they speak
mm.
English, Deutsch, which is German, and English. So like they'll say something in German and be like, "Oh, das ist so cool," which is that's so
That
cool.
is
But like
that's
they
pe,
add cool.
pe,
Cool is
uh,
an English word, so
mm.
they'll add like English
Add,
stuff.
add. Wow, it's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Uh,
in Japan. So it's so specialty. So katakana. It's like
mhm,
uh, similar Japanese English.
mhm.
It's a very different so pronunciation. So I learned uh, I speak so native. So
Mhm.
with you, it's a
Mhm.
very uh, uh, nervous because so I learned again so same pronunciation.
Yeah.
Mm, mm. So because
Yeah.
so it's a big program for uh, Japanese people not good at speak English. Mm,
I mean, I think learning any second language or second or third or whatever, when it's not your native
mm,
tongue, you'll always
mm,
have an accent. I feel the same way when I speak to my German friends or I try to say stuff in German. My pronunciation
mm.
compared to theirs is bad, like bad,
That,
you
that,
know. Um,
that.
but they understand me, and it's
Mm,
totally fine. Yeah. Actually, my dad, he's actually learning Japanese right now. My
mm,
dad.
mm,
Mhm.
mm. Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, he loves Japan and Japanese culture,
Oh,
so he started teaching himself Japanese.
oh, great.
Yeah, he like
Ah,
it started with he loves sushi, and so
sushi.
he knows how to make sushi at home.
Sushi.
Um,
Home. Yeah.
so now he makes his own sushi and stuff, and then he was like, you know what, I'm gonna learn Japanese, so when I go to Japan, I can speak to everyone there.
It's a good thing. So, wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Just now, so it's Japanese and week. Mm.
hmm
So many tourists come in Japan. Mm.
Yeah, my sister and her
It's
boyfriend went a few months ago.
mm. Oh, wow.
Yeah, they went to
Okay.
Tokyo. Loved.
uh,
Mhm.
Great. Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
All right. The next one is, do you know of any words or phrases? Wait, did we do this one? Oh my God. We did do number four, right?
Mm.
No.
Hmm?
We're on four, right? Do you know any of
For
words
the
or phrases from your language that are widely used in
uh,
other countries?
uh, so words like sushi from Japanese or
hmm
fiesta
hmm
from Spanish
Yeah.
have become common in many other languages.
Mhm. Yeah. Bon appetit in French.
Bon, bon appetit,
Bon
bon appetit,
appetit.
bon appetit. Oh, for example, so German.
German, there. Which one? What, I
Sausage?
was. Yeah, there was
No?
a word that we use in that Germans. That is a German word that we use in English, but I can't remember what it is now. I'll try to remember it, but there is definitely some.
Arena is no stadium. Arena.
Yeah,
Uh,
arena.
uh, in
A
English.
lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
lots of it.
thank you.
Okay. Number 5. Your dialect is your history spoken out loud by unknown. What are your thoughts on this statement?
Uh, this statement highlights how dialects carries the history and identity of a community. They reflect the unique experiments, um, migrations, and culture exchanges that shape our region's linguistic heritage.
Hmm. Totally, yeah.
Uh,
Language is
wow.
just like a story. It says a lot about how people think. Like the way, like your native language will dictate a lot about how your brain works and how you look at problems and how you view the world and stuff. It's really super interesting if you read about it.
Wow. Thank you.
Mm,
It's very, it's a good uh, it's a good curiosity topic. Wow.
yeah.
Nice.
I love languages, so
Mm.
it's super. I've gotten more into them as I've started learning a new one, and I really like them and really enjoy them.
Mm. So, by last 2 minutes, uh, so please tell me about your hometown in Miami.
Yeah, so I grew up
It's
in the
also
suburbs.
uh,
It was mostly Colombians and Venezuelans that lived there, like for
oh,
Spanish speaking countries.
Venezuela.
There was other ones. There
Mm,
was people from Argentina, Brazil,
mm,
Mexico, but it was mostly Colombia and Venezuela, I would say. It was a super nice town, very
mm,
family friendly, had really good schools and stuff. It was very nice to grow up there as a kid. Um, but I would not move back there again. I
mm,
don't fit in there. People
mm,
are a little bit more closed-minded and more a little
mm,
slightly
mm, mm, mm.
I don't know if judgmental, but just very much they try to do what everyone else is doing. Um, and I just have never been one to just
Ah,
follow the pact. I've always been
mm,
one to follow my own path. So for me, that's why I just don't fit in that city
mm,
that much. But it was great. I lived 20 minutes from the beach, which was amazing. It was always sunny and warm. So glad I grew up there, but I don't think I would move back.
mm. Wow, it's very. You have uh, your opinion. It's a great.
Mm.
It's a great thing. You trust your passion and your uh, identity. Uh, it's great.
Thanks. Yeah, I can only be myself, so that's it. That's all I can be. I
Uh,
don't know who to be anyone else. So
Great.
thank
Wow.
you. Very
Our
sweet.
last 20 minutes. So please next week I'll try. I want to try again. Yeah.
Oh, the
Keep
questions again.
uh, uh, keep the uh, that Dutch keep study.